All right, so let's get right down to it. Okay, GameStop. Okay, first of all, let's do a little quick analysis over here on the technicals. I'm gonna break down the short interest and everything else after. Don't worry, I'm gonna make it really quick. But so basically, a quick backstory. GameStop been like been like just been wrecked over the years. If you go to long term, you can see it just got wrecked. But recently, it been making a nice comeback, and I really think we're gonna have a very nice short squeeze maybe tomorrow or at least in the following weeks. Like something will happen, like, and this will be history because this stuff is real. All right, so first of all, let's look at the charts. All right, since over here I've been flat, little small uptrend, pull back a little bit, consolidated, break out again, pull back a little bit, consolidated, and now it's breaking out. So the pattern technically is go up, pull back a little, consolidate, pull up higher, pull back, pull up higher, and then pull back. But this time is different. As you can see here, the last week, we're gonna ignore this over here. The last week, you can see the volume is actually 144 on the 13th, and then 93 million on the 14th. So 13 and 14 are like 200 plus million. And on Friday, we had a little red day, open high and close lower. But you can see Friday was a decent volume. So the average volume for GameStop is around 10 million. The amount of float there is around 70 million. The short interest, some people say is around like 70 million. Some people say around 80 million. Some people say it's 130%. Let's just be safe. Let's just say 80%. So around 40% of the shares are locked up in board directors and CEO and other parts. So those stock, that kind of flow is off the table. Plus a lot of big funds and microbury and other funds, and they have some shares too. So let's just give it like 10%. So around 50% of the flow is off the table, right? Also a lot of Wall Street best people are holding diamond hands and not dropping nothing. They're not selling nothing under like $100. So now we could see that the shorts, most people start the big shorts, all the short people, they start shorting around like, let's just even be nice to them, I would just say like 20 bucks. All right, even if it's shorted right here around 20 bucks at the current levels at 35, they are down roughly around like they almost lost all their position, like all their like money, right? So also the interest to borrow the Gme shares is apparently at 50% as of like just the newest interest rate. So in other words, they're losing so much, right? And just on the technicals, you could see like this big red candle, and then the second day we even broke higher. It just shows this the volume in there are people pouring money in. The short haven't went down, so the short actually increased. I think I'm gonna just say 90 million because I think 90 million is the right number. The numbers are not that accurate, but let's just say 90 million. So 90 million in shorts, and there's only 70 million in float, and half of that is locked up from the the CEO and stuff. They're not gonna sell. So all these people, when the short squeeze are happening, GM could actually like pop to the hundreds. Like I can't even zoom out that much because GM been such a small company for like market cap is small, so it could go to like 100 or 200, even 300, depending how nice the squeeze happen. But if you look on like the monthly, like you can see like there's increasing amount of volume. That means people are getting in, right? Okay, so we're gonna just talk about the resistance right here. So I'm gonna just put the horizontal line right around like right here, the horizontal as the resistance. It's around 43. Okay, we in one of the days after close, it went to around 43, 20, 25 ish. We're gonna disregard that. So we're gonna officially, for technical stuff, you're supposed to use the in-day highs and lows. So 43 is another one. And if we actually zoom out into the monthly, we're gonna zoom out. There's actually like a downtrend, if you can see, like a downtrend. I'm gonna draw the trend line here, just basically like roughly right here, roughly around there. Doesn't have to be perfect, but somewhere around there, there's a downtrend line. So all right, I want to make it perfect because we need this perfect. So it's roughly around like 50ish. So we're gonna draw another 50ish, like 50 right here. All right, we're gonna put this at $50. So the levels to watch for tomorrow in pre-market is definitely like 43 If we open above 43 in pre-market and we keep boosting to 48 past 50, past right here, this is the golden cross right here. If it breaks right here above the 50 line, we're gonna go straight up, and it's gonna be very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go back on a daily. Okay, so let's go down to the other stuff. So Ryan, right, the CEO, well, not a CEO, yeah, most likely he tweeted like a meme on Twitter. You could search it, right? It's like a little peanut emoji, and he did a little meme, and he's like, there's a chance of a, it says there's a chance, and people are saying there's a chance of a short squeeze happening. So in my eyes, I think the shorts are done, because if they had a chance, they will not allow this kind of huge rally. Now, like, they're actually in deep waters, right? If you're like the big funds, I mean, obviously they have money to lose, right? But like, you're gonna be scared, because right now, like, we're about to break all-time highs, right? The all-time highs is not even that far away, right? All-time highs is like 63. If we go another like 50 to 100% like tomorrow, we're gonna break the all-time highs. So it's gonna be very interesting tomorrow. And I just want to say, with everything that's happening, a lot of people are diamond handing this stuff, right? A lot of people, especially on Wall Street bets, they're just, they're just so hyped about it. I am also hyped. I have some position in this. I might be adding a little more tomorrow, but basically my point of view is, look, the short squeeze is happening. You can see it. These two big red, like, green candles are not the short squeeze. They're just big funds pouring in. If any good news happens tomorrow, or it gaps up tomorrow, it's over, right? One more thing. The German market and the Mexican market, GME actually gapped up, and they did pretty well. So I think on the euro market, they did around like 17%, 18%, 15, 16, somewhere there. But it's gonna open around like $41. And then Mexican, the highest it hit was 1,000 Mexican dollars, which is equivalent around $50 USD, roughly, right? So my resistance level is 43, 48, 50. So if we break above 50, we're going to the moon. But then again, those have low amount of volume, so it's not that trusted. But my point is, we're gapping up tomorrow. As soon as that happens, if a lot of people start like buying orders, or any good news comes out, the stock is gonna start squeezing very fast, and it's probably gonna get like halted if it start like freaking going crazy upwards, right? So my price target, I really want to go around 300. Some people are saying 1,000. I can't imagine 1,000. 1,000 is about 30 times at current levels, right? And the thing is around like 2.5. So that's will bring it around like 100 billion market cap. Obviously, the GameStop is not worth 100 billion market cap. That's like almost like McDonald's. And McDonald's is like only like 100-ish market cap, or a little more than that. Starbucks is like 130-ish. So like GameStop can't be at 1,000. Maybe a short squeeze like up there, but it will instantly drop like the next day or something. So I never experienced like a great short squeeze other than KBIO. I never seen the Volkswagen squeeze, but I've done a lot of research, and the scenarios is playing out very, very similar, where all the shorters are like just getting wrecked. Okay, all these people are not selling, and these people are just adding positions. And on the limit orders up and down and stuff, I think it doesn't really matter, as long as people are just holding. And when the short squeeze are happening, when they start gapping up, as long as one big fund's close their like short position and they go long, right, to buy back the stock, like that's gonna fuel the rocket, and then it's gonna go higher, higher, higher. All right, so I'm gonna put some rocket emojis here for you guys, because I know Wall Street bets love rockets. I love rockets too. Amazing. We're fueling to the moon. I really think 300 is very possible, but I'll be happy if we lock in profits around 150. So I might be selling like 150 a little bit low at 300, and I might sell like the other like portions around 1,000 if it ever goes there. We're all gotta see, but this is a big moment. And if this ever happens, please come back in the video and tell me like how much you made, what do you think, and everything. For those that didn't get in, honestly, I don't want to give advice, because anything could happen. But if you do want to get part of it, just put like a little bit of money, as like couple of grand, right? Don't put everything in, because is way too risky. But this is a potential short squeeze. There's like a 75% chance of it happening this week. And honestly, I really think it might happen like just tomorrow, because we're gonna gap up tomorrow, and once we gap up, it's over, right? So we'll see. But anyways, that's the thing. And the short interest and everything, the numbers might not be perfect. There's a lot of like, you know, DDs on Wall Street Bets if you want to go and read them. But my take is basically these two volumes are not, you know, just not like squeezed volume from shorts. These are long volume. These are like people buying in. So in other words, people like are supporting like these big money. I don't know who got in, but these big money funds are squeezing the crap out of shorts, and it's gonna happen. And one more thing, the Ryan, right? I already mentioned it. He tweeted a meme. Man, he's signaling us, get ready, because tomorrow is gonna be an amazing day. All right, so basically that's it, guys. I'm gonna make it very short, like 10 minutes. You know, just watch it, share with your friends. You know, and if anything happens or whatever, just come back and tell me what happens, how much you made, what do you think about it, and please subscribe and like the video for the algorithm.